On your block in Wayne County, a fund that's giving Detroit neighborhoods a major facelift is getting a big financial boost.
The Gilbert Family Foundation has announced a $15 million grant to support the Strategic Neighborhood Fund. Joining us tonight is Senior Vice President of Neighborhoods for Invest Detroit, Jermaine Ruffin. Thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
We're happy to have you and happy to hear about this grant. For those who don't know about the fund, what exactly was it designed for? This started in 2016?
Yes, it started in 2016, and this fund was created to make investments in neighborhoods in Detroit. It started off with 3 neighborhoods and has since expanded to 10 neighborhoods that we're actively involved in, and they will be a part of the Strategic Neighborhood Fund 3.
All right, can you tell us about the progress that we've seen so far with this program, the changes that it's been able to make?
Yeah, it's been amazing. You know, for a program like this, we had an investment of about $75 million through phases 1 and phase 2 of the Strategic Neighborhood Fund. And we've been able to leverage about $246 million in investment. And that has gone into parks, it's gone into streetscape, but most importantly, it's gone into affordable housing and projects that the neighborhood came around and had a planning study for and decided like, hey, we want to see these types of investments in our community, in our neighborhood. And we're grateful to partner with those residents to make those things happen.
So 10 neighborhoods now where some of these projects have already taken off. What are you hearing from the residents?
You know, I think the part that we hear the most from the residents is, one, they're grateful to be a part of the investment and all of that, but we need more investment, right? We need more opportunity to create jobs and to create affordable housing for opportunities in all of these neighborhoods. And so this fund, especially the Strategic Neighborhood Fund 3, is going to help capitalize on some of the investments we've already made.
How does it feel for this group to have been able to just incorporate so much change in the city so far?
You know, it's gone a really long way. I'm so excited to be a part of it because I was just talking to someone and we were talking about how Detroit has changed over the years, and we've seen the downtown get a lot of investment and a lot of shine, especially after the draft a couple of weeks ago. But this work has been ongoing in the neighborhoods, and now it's great to see this work getting lifted up, and it's great to see that folks in the neighborhoods are getting an opportunity to not only invest in themselves, but invest in their surrounding community.
So what kind of difference can a $15 million grant make?
It makes all the difference, and you know, we're really appreciative of the Gilbert Family Foundation, Darnell Adams and Laura Granneman over there, who we've worked with to put these resources to great use to leverage dollars that are coming through this public-private partnership that Mayor Duggan has been so supportive of. And so for us to have these resources, we'll be able to continue to make those investments in housing, continue to support small Black and brown businesses and the neighborhoods across the city of Detroit.
You're making a big difference. How can people get involved with the work that you're doing?
Yeah, so ways to get involved. I mean, there's opportunity to give to this effort, but there's also opportunity for folks to get involved at the community level. So we host community meetings. We work with different community development organizations while we're also doing this work at neighborhood organization level. So if you're involved in those types of things or you want to get involved in those, I would highly recommend that you talk to your local CDO and say, hey, this is a program that's in our neighborhood. How do we get more actively involved, and how do we bring resources and investment to the table?
Where would you like to see these 10 neighborhoods and maybe others in, say, 10 years?
Wow, that's a great question. I think this might be cliche, but it's not up to me. It's up to the residents of the city of Detroit, for the residents in the neighborhoods that we're working with to determine their own future and what they see with this type of investment. And so that's where I think this type of strategy that we're employing is so different than anything that's happened in the past, because the residents really get an opportunity to determine the future of their neighborhood.
Sounds great. Thank you for the work that you do. We appreciate you for coming in, and we'll keep following this.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate your time, Jermaine. Yeah.